Zombies are coming.
What?
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Donley Cove Talk. In these videos, we just sit here and just talk and just yammer on.
Yes, we do.
And actually, this is the second time we've recorded this because the first one we just went on and had no point whatsoever. So we said, hey, lighting's better, let's do it again.
I wasn't going to tell them that.
I told them, why not? So normally every week we have a topic that we discuss and we tell you what went on at Donley Cove in real time, basically. But this week we're going to dedicate it mostly to the zombie run. The zombies are coming.
They are.
So if you've been following along on Donley Cove, you noticed that at one time we built a zombie cage.
Yep.
We decked out our UTV to be the zombie hunter.
You did.
And we had a video of us in the 4th of July parade with zombies and all that stuff. Why? Well, October 19th is the Newton Falls National Honor Society Zombie Apocalypse.
Run. That's right.
So tell them a little bit about the zombie run.
The zombie run is actually kind of cool. Most people go to 5Ks. They like 5Ks because, you know, they like to run. But a lot of people don't
like to
go.
Run for fun.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like to run, though. So they don't go to 5Ks. But see, our 5K is special because we include stuff for both of those kinds of people. We have the running in an actual 5K portion of the event, but we also have games and things that a person who doesn't really get into running would also enjoy. So we have things like a scavenger hunt, we have a photo hunt contest, we have a supply run for supplies for the zombie headquarters.
In the actual 5K, I tell people it's kind of like a cross between a 5K and flag football because all your participants have flags, and if you come as a zombie hunter, you're against the zombies. If you come dressed up as a zombie, and if the other team steals your flag, you're out.
Well, not quite out. You have a couple of flags, and so long as you come back to the final spot with at least one flag, you survive the zombie apocalypse.
There's stations where you can get
some new ones.
Get a new flag. I mean,
it's quite fun.
It's pretty cool. For us, it's complicated, but it's actually pretty cool.
It's not a timed race, so that's what it's more of a fun run. And like I said, there's all those extra little activities. We even have a zombie workout that we do, and music and food. And
I get the DJ.
Yeah, you do.
You need food.
Yeah, but it's fun, and everybody kind of just enjoys themselves.
So we'll have links down in the description, links in the first pinned comment, because even if you're not in Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, or whatever, you can participate remotely as well.
Because we have an in-person version, but we also have a virtual option. So if you're not really super into running and you don't want to participate, or you're from far away, you can still purchase a virtual ticket and help support the National Honor Society, which is the whole reason for having this.
Right.
It is a fundraiser. It also gets the community together as well, but its ultimate goal is to raise some funds that we can use for supporting the NHS and their philanthropy efforts.
Yeah. So Marianne has a whole website dedicated to the event.
Yes, I do.
Where you could go and take out,
you can see all the information about it, and also you can
have pictures from previous events too, right?
I do.
And you can sign up, and you have to sign up ahead of time.
Yes, right? Yes, because like we mentioned, there's food, and I'm an Italian, and I don't like to not have enough food, so I need to make sure that I have enough for everybody. So that's why I do require it's a registered event.
And we've had some YouTube friends in the past participate remotely.
Yes, we have.
We have, and it works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we'll have links in the description and the pinned comment if you want to take a look at that.
Yeah.
All right.
And some of the philanthropy that the NHS is going to work on this year, we normally buy Christmas presents for less fortunate in our area. But this year we're also going to add in, I've kind of made a connection with an individual who creates 3D printed hands for those who either are born without arms or hands and or lose them in accidents in other countries where they can't quite get the good decent prosthetics that we have here. At least this is something, it's rudimentary, but it's something that they could have, and they're much appreciative. So we're going to try to purchase a few of the hands, or pay for a few of the hands in that program.
And Mary Ann's like really humble. I mean, doesn't brag about herself, and neither does the kids in the National Honor Society. But this helps support them as well. Like, one of their goals this year is they want to buy new robes. So this event would help them raise some money.
Depending on how much we purchase, because we do want to put forth first our philanthropy, and then we're secondary.
Yeah. So
if we make enough.
If you want to help them out, make sure, again, link in the description, first pin comment, just check it out. It's kind of a fun event.
Yeah, it is really. It's really fun.
It is fun.
It's really fun.
I have a feeling that around October 19th, when we go to record Donley Cove Talk, we may be at the zombie run.
What?
So, hey,
Donley Cove
if
Talk
you're a
from
fan
the
of
fun
Donley
run?
Cove, you might want to come down, because you might, if you want, be on the video. We'll see what happens.
A meet and greet.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's move on with some housekeeping here.
All right, so what's been going on?
All right.
Today we were out at the Cove.
We were.
We did some things. Do you want to talk about that first?
Sure.
Okay.
If this is the first time you saw Donley Cove Talk, what we do is this comes out on Mondays, and we record it real time. So today we were out there. Today is actually Saturday, and the video that we recorded today was not going to be out probably for about a month and a half.
4 or 5 weeks, yeah.
So if you've been following along, we've had some issues with one of the older stumps that A&J wasn't able to grind out because we already started working on it.
Yeah, he looked at it actually when he came by. He's like, you should have had me do that. That's going to take a long time.
And it did. It took all summer.
Yeah.
But it was right in the middle of the pad where the RV is, and going into the driveway and all that stuff like that. So all summer long, as we were having our campfires legally, it was over top of that stump.
Right.
So luckily, when we went out there today, the stump was pretty much gone, which is great, because now we're under a burn ban. So we wouldn't be able to burn anymore, and I had a large pile of gravel that was supposed to go there. So we were able to smooth that area out, and we spread out all the gravel. So that is done.
Yes, so you basically took, there was a little bit of stuff left. Obviously, it's deep down in there. It was a huge stump.
Huge old
But
stump.
it was enough that you were able to use the bucket and just take a couple extra layers around the edges of it and kind of flatten it out. And then you took all that extra gravel that we had in the pile there that was dedicated for this and smooth it over. And now if you went there right now, you would probably not even know that there was a stump there. Now there are a couple different colors of gravel.
Yeah, but you know what? Eventually the whole thing will be topped off anyways, be the same color. I don't care. Just when I say a huge stump, here's a good example. Our fire ring is 3 feet, okay, which is legal. You're allowed to have a fire pit 3 feet by 3 feet, okay? We had to keep moving the fire pit over top of the stump. We had to move it to get the sides. I mean, that thing was huge.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
And we've had it in several videos. I don't even know if they're out yet, but of us working on that and trying to get rid of that stump, but it's gone. Yeah. So we did that today. We did some maintenance on the tractor. Thank you, Mark. He was there because we had to do the pool cover.
Yep, it was time to put the pool to sleep for the winter at my dad's house.
So that's how we started, and he was there, and we found all the dipsticks and all that other stuff, and checked the fluids and everything.
Put in little grease globules in the
greased
things.
all the fittings and all that stuff on the bucket, so we're good with that. So in the spring we'll do the oil changes, and we're good to go on that.
Good.
Saved me a lot of money because I called Bobcat to come get it and service it for the 60 hours, and wow. gonna try to do it myself because, yeah, it's a lot of money. What else we do?
We took out the tree that we had tried to
tried.
save. So when we had done some excavation earlier in the season, we tried to transplant one of the trees, and it didn't work. So we took that dead tree out today. I played over and checked out the pumpkins and watermelons. Devastation! The animals ate both of my pumpkins.
They were coming along nicely.
And the
too.
one that was the really nice one that they hadn't touched last week at all, it actually turned like a light orange color over the week, but they completely they completely removed it from the vine, so it's not going to grow anymore. And they started eating it.
I meant to ask you while we were over there. Maybe we'll try to stop over sometime this week. If we took that and cut it open, I bet you there's seeds down in there.
Yeah, but see, I was wondering if
they
they would
break
be.
it open.
I was wondering if they would be, like mature enough.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I did find in there, in the other boxes, I found 2 baby watermelons.
Yep.
So there was some devastation because we lost those.
Yes,
I did.
Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
But I did find some baby pumpkins. I mean watermelons. Now one of them is like this big, and one of them is like this big. So they're kind of still small. The one that was really tiny, it was sticking outside, like it was growing out. So I kind of shoved it in the hole of the plastic, just because I'm trying to keep them inside now, because clearly the animals have found the area and they're chomping away. So maybe by squishing them in, they'll kind of not attack them.
Maybe.
Although I'm not real super psyched and thinking this is going to work, because the pods that we had grown them all in, there are actually a couple of the pods that are literally inside the plastic, but on top of the wood plank. They're just sitting on there, like somebody took them out of the ground and stuck them on the wood plank. So they must have like pulled at them and ate away at them there.
So the videos that came out this past week was the damage cleanup from the storms that went through, that we had trees down on the new trail we just put in. We had Trail Cam Thursday came out. It had some footage of a storm that went through. It wasn't the same storm, it was a different storm. Because
yeah, we get different ones
we
throughout
put the
season.
trail cams in after the trail, the one that created the mess.
Yeah, I wish we would have had the trail cams up for that.
Then the video about putting in the trail cams came out. So that was this past week. If you haven't checked them out.
And this week coming up, I think you have my little chainsaw
Well,
video.
first we have Tuesday. We have the mowing and birthdays. So that was your dad and the baby's birthday. We were out there, and then I chased you with the drone while you were cutting grass. and then your review on your little chainsaw. That's coming out
and
this week.
And of course, Trail Cam Thursday.
And Trail Cam Thursday.
All right.
All right. Next week, we'll be coming to you on location somewhere. We're taking a trip next weekend. We won't be at the Cove, but we got enough videos for you at the Cove. And again, if you're interested in the zombie run, the links will be down in the description and then the first pinned comment. And if you like what we're doing out here at Donley Cove, go hit that subscribe, like, tell other people, you know, that kind of stuff. Anything else you would like to add to this video?
I did transplant some things in the greenhouse this week. So it was week 6.
Week 6, yeah. And week 1 update from the greenhouse hasn't even came out
next
yet.
Week or so.
Next week.
But I did take, there were a couple more seeds that had sprouted in the little sprout boxes, the little guys. So I put them in the big planter area. So I had, I think, 2 more pumpkins and 3 more peppers that I put in. And then I still have a zucchini that I haven't found a home for yet, but I have one out of all the zucchinis. They probably haven't seen that part yet, but out of all the zucchinis that I planted, I had one seed that sprouted.
Oh, we forgot to do an update on your hair.
Oh,
What stage are you at now?
My sister said, and my sister's husband Mark, they think that I am currently in the Alice from the Brady Bunch stage.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I think she had a bun type thing in the back, but from the front, yeah, I think it I can see that. From the back, it definitely is not, but from the front, I can see it. I can see it.
Getting there. It's growing. Before you know it, we'll be able to put it in a braid.
I don't know about that, but maybe a little
Maybe
clippy.
a braid. Maybe a braid like
I might put a
Christmas.
clippy or something.
We'll see. All right, anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Nope. Okay, folks, make sure you check us out on Instagram. Search for Donley Cove. And again, if you like what we're doing at Donley Cove, hit that subscribe, like, share, all that fun stuff like that. And don't forget to check us out on ourhauntedtravels.com. So till next time.
Thanks for watching.
And happy hunting. Oh, and the zombies are coming.